What is up, you guys? ImNotMagic here, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit today. I wanted to chat with you guys about girls. Obviously, seems to be what 90% of my commentaries are about, but that's what 90% of my life is about, man. And then I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. But so the type of girl I want to talk about today is the attention whore. Just the girl that goes out of her way to get more attention than she really needs or deserves. It's usually the more attractive girls who just, the girls that literally will put on just a shit ton of makeup and just like some very revealing clothes to go to the gym. Like they try to look as hot as possible to go work out. Like what? Like you're honestly just trying to get hit on at the gym. Like we all get it. We've seen it a bunch. Like you're not doing anything special. So the story I have for you guys is okay, so me and a group of friends, we're all going to the movies. There's probably 14 of us, maybe 15, I don't know. We had a pretty decently big group, and this was a while back, so I don't even remember what movie we were seeing. So we went to the movies, and before the movie started, we're all outside. We got our tickets. We're just kind of in the lobby chilling because we got there early for whatever reason. So the movie still had like 15 minutes, and then that 15 minutes until the credits started. So we were just chilling. We're having a good time, kicking back, And there's this very attractive young lady there that made that sound very official. Damn. All right. Well, there's this girl there that I liked. She was pretty attractive. If I had to rate her on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd be a solid 8.59. Like she was up there, man. I'm not even kidding. But she was definitely one of those girls who puts on a ton of makeup and very revealing clothes to go work out at the gym. Why they do that? Just for attention, man. So basically I was flirting with her, she was flirting back. It was going pretty well, it was a swell time. I don't get to use that word often enough. I like that word, swell. So yeah, we were just flirting back and forth and everything. The movie started and I made sure to get a seat next to her. It's the #1 tip when you go to the movies. Get a seat next to some very attractive looking ladies. And you always want a backup plan, so if the flirting with this girl doesn't work out, you can just turn to your left and just flirt with the girl there. No, I'm just kidding, guys. So anyways, the movie theater was really packed. So we all had our own seats at first, and then we realized that, oh, holy shit, if we want to all sit together, because okay, so like the first half of us went in to begin with, and when we went in, like we all sat down. I sat next to her. We all had our own seats, and there was more than enough seats for the rest of our friends to come in and just sit down with us. And then the movie, just people kept coming in the movie before our friends. And so we quickly realized, like, we're all gonna we're like, a bunch of us are gonna have to share seats if we're gonna all fit here. Which was great for me because this means, hey, this girl right here that I'm trying to flirt with and get at, me and her, we could share a seat. I won't mind. It'll be okay. So we're sharing a seat, and about probably good 30 minutes into the movie, I get my arm around her, I go ahead and make that move there. So it's a good time, really good time, and Twitter just tweeted me. Twitter didn't tweet me. It'd be cool if Twitter was following me. Anyways, so yeah, I'm doing my game plan is going very, very well, and I'm really stoked right now because not often enough does your actual game plan work out the way you wanted it to. Like sometimes you make a plan and even if you ended up getting what you wanted or anything, it usually doesn't go exactly how you planned it. This was going basically exactly how I planned it, which was awesome. So after the movie ended and everything, and we're holding hands, we're doing better than I planned it now that I think about it. So we're all going to this restaurant that's not too far from the movie theater, and we're just gonna go there and we're gonna relax. It's a Friday night. We're just trying to have some fun. So we're at the restaurant. We're seated. We're waiting. Like I think we just ordered our drinks. We're waiting for the waitress to come back and give us our food because we're all starving, man. That movie was like 2 hours, I remember. But it was 2 hours of me kind of cuddling up with this very attractive young lady, as I earlier said. So yeah, we're just flirting back and forth, and at this point I think we have like each other's phones now. And one thing I noticed, when a guy takes a girl's phone, he basically just goes through her pictures. It's basically like he was on her Facebook page, Facebook stalking all of her pictures, but now he's on her phone where there's some new pictures that he hasn't already seen. And then he basically just goes through all the pictures. And then when a girl gets a guy's phone, she goes through all the text messages to see what she's dealing with, see how many other girls this dude's texting. I don't know, man, it's not for you guys, but that's usually the case for me. It's usually what happens when a girl goes through my phone. Just a bunch of text messages to my mom, because You know, me and my mom, we like to text each other sometimes. I don't know. So yeah, we're going back and forth. So I have her phone, and all of a sudden this dude calls. And it was, I don't even remember what the contact name was, but it wasn't like a regular name. Like, it was one of those, like, my boo, heart, smiley face, winky face. One of those retarded names. You know how girls make those really, really interesting, I guess, names in their contacts. So I answer it, and it's a dude's voice at the other end. And I just say hello, and then he's like, wait, who is this? And I'm just like quickly thinking of what to do, and I just try to make a voice that sounds as close to hers as possible. And she's not even like paying attention to me right now. I'm gonna save the embarrassment for myself and not do the girl voice in this commentary because it sounded really bad. Can't even imagine how terrible I sounded. But I did the girl voice, and he obviously knew it wasn't a fucking girl, dude. Like, it was terrible. So I'm trying to play along with this, and this dude's starting to get pissed. He just like put her on the line, and I was just like, oh, this is her, what's up? And he eventually just hung up on me, and the girl's phone that I had, she turns to me, and she's like, who was that? And I said, oh, it was this person. I read the contact off because it was a weird-ass name. And she's like, oh, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, you have a boyfriend. You're just now telling me this. I've spent, what, the last, like, 3.5 hours with you, flirting with you, and you just now tell me you have a boyfriend? Are you kidding me? Attention whore. Boom. Stamped it on her forehead. It'd be sweet if I had one of those stamps. You just stamp it on the forehead and it says attention whore. They're just branded. Yeah. World class, first class, world class, I don't know. She's an attention whore, man, because I guarantee if the beginning of the night, if she would have just told me, like, straight off the bat, like, hey, you know, I have a boyfriend, so don't take this too far or anything, I wouldn't have, and I would have ignored her for the rest of it. I wouldn't have ignored her, but I wouldn't have given her as much attention, and she knew this, and she was just like, you know, I'm gonna accept this attention, because I deserve it. So, I don't know. I really don't like girls like that. Even though it was, for the most part, a fun night, and I'll give her that, it was kind of a letdown to know that she had a boyfriend. It's just like, come on, you gotta tell me this. So I guess my advice to you guys would be, if you meet a girl and you don't know her, first thing you should ask her is, are you single?